Hello there, in today's video I'm going to be talking about every LEGO Star Wars set retiring in 2026. If you're thinking of getting any of these sets, do not leave it until the last 2 weeks or potentially a month or two depending on how popular the set is. Anyways, with that said, let's get into the list. The first list of sets will be retiring on July 31st, 2026. The first set on this list is set 75391, Captain Rex's Y-Wing Microfighter. This set retails for £12 or $13, but is frequently on sale. If you somehow don't have this set, definitely get it. This is the cheapest Captain Rex you can get, and even though he might not be the best he could be, he might not be remade for a while, and he is quite cheap to get, so I would definitely pick this up. The next set retiring on January 1st is set 75345, 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. This set retails for £18 or $20, and I do feel like you should at least get one or two of these if you're a Clone Wars fan, but you don't need to get as many as these because they're like specialist troopers, but yeah, good set overall. Next up is set 75333, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, retailing for £30 or $30. I think this is a must-have if you don't already have it, especially if you have Jango Fett Slave 1. It does have some good figures and a nice build, so if you want it, you may want to pick it up soon. Up next is set 75388, Jedi Bob Starfighter. This set retails for £35 or $40, but it is on sale in most places. In my opinion, this is a set where I can understand not getting it, but I do think that it is quite a good set to get. The minifigs, unless you're a Jedi Bob fan, are kind of like a whatever, but the build in my opinion is really nice. Next on the list is set 75401, Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. With 290 pieces, 3 figures and an okay build, this might be a good pickup for some people, but $45 or £40 is way too high for this. Definitely wait for this to go down a bit. Next up here is set 75404, Acclamator class assault ship. This set retails for £45 or $50 and has 450 pieces. It does look very nice, but it is a very forgettable ship, and I do think if you are to pick it up, wait for a sale with this one. The TIE Bomber is also getting axed this year, retailing for £60 or $65. This is one of the best TIE models LEGO has ever given us. If you somehow don't have this already, 100% pick this up. The minifigs are good and the build is absolutely perfect. As I just said before, this is an easy pickup for many people. Next is set 75356, Executor Super Star Destroyer. This beautiful build retails for £60 or $70 and isn't a set that really sees a sale, but it's not badly priced and I wouldn't blame you for getting it full price. You could risk clearance deals, but I don't think this set will get that treatment. As well as that, it's set 75349, Captain Rex's Helmet, retailing for £60 or $70. This nice looking helmet probably won't ever be made again, so if you want it, definitely get it. The sticker quality may deter you from the good look of the build, but don't let them persuade you not to buy this set. I do think it is quite a good pickup if you are a good Clone Wars helmet guy. Another set retiring on July 31st is set 75325, the Mandalorian One Starfighter. This set has 412 pieces and retails for £60 or $70. I do think that it looks very nice, and it also has sales on it, so it's definitely a worthy pickup if you want it. Also retiring alongside them is set 75405, One Starcruiser. This set retails for £70 or $70, but can be found on sale in some places. It doesn't look amazing in my opinion, but this is the only One set we will get for like quite a while, so if you want it, get it. The final set retiring on July 31st is set 75337, ATT Walker. This 1082 piece set retails for £120 or $140, but can be found on sale. The minifigures are not very good, excluding Cody, but the build is absolutely amazing. In my opinion, this is the best big prequel vehicle we've got out of the 4 main ones. If you are able to get it, I'd 100% recommend getting it. The next load of sets are supposed to all be retiring on December 31st of this year. First up here is set 75400, Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Microfighter. This 89-piece set has a retail price of £13 or $15, but can currently be found on sale. The Plo Koon minifigure is the best version we have ever gotten of him and is also the cheapest way to get him too. The build itself is also quite nice. Only critique with the set that I can give is like we don't get the full astromech. But yeah, I'd probably advise picking this up as it is a very good cheap set with a very good minifigure. Next up is set 75412, Death Trooper and Nightrooper Battle Pack, retailing for £18 or $23. This set has some very good minifigures but a bit of an ugly build. If you are an Ahsoka fan, I'd definitely recommend picking some of these up because we will be getting more Ahsoka content sets in the future. Also retiring is set 75410, Mando and Grogu's M1 Starfighter, retailing for £25 or $30. The only good thing about this set is the exclusive R5D4 astromech droid. If you don't want him though, there is literally no reason to purchase this set. Next on the list is set 75372, Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. This 215-piece set retails for £25 or $30 and has 4 good Clone Troopers as well as 2 Battle Droids and 3 awesome Super Battle Droids. This set is a really good pickup for any Clone Wars fan and is even on sale for about regular Battle Pack pricing, at least in the UK. 100% a pickup in my opinion. Following this is set 75414 Force Burner Snowspeeder. This set has 349 pieces and retails for £45 or $55, but is currently on sale in many places. I do think this is a very cool set, especially the Solidus minifigure, but it is a set that I can see most people leaving, and I don't blame you. After this is set 75328, the Mandalorian Helmet, retailing for £60 or $70. I do think that many people who don't have this may want it due to the movie, and if you do want it, don't miss out on it, because they won't be making one of these for a while unless they make like a bust version or something. Up next is set 75415 Kylo Renn Helmet, which has 529 pieces and retails for £60 or $70. This set has some very nice printed pieces and it does look very good, but I don't think many people will be picking it up due to Kylo Renn being quite an unlikable character. If you do like Kylo Renn in general though, I would definitely recommend picking this up. The next set retiring on this list is set 75406 Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle. This 386 piece set retails for £60 or $70 and it is absolutely egregiously overpriced, and I would not recommend this set unless it hits a massive discount or clearance deal. A sad set to see go is set 75399 Rebel U-Wing Starfighter. This set retails for £60 or $70 but can be found on sale. I do think that this set is a bit underrated in that it doesn't get the love it should. The build looks really good and the minifigures are also really good. I would advise you to pick this up, even if you don't want to at first, just so you can actually see how good this set is. I mean, it's not better than the 2016 version, but it is still a really good model. Next on the list is set 75429 8080 Driver Helmet. This helmet is probably one of my favourites out of the ones that they have made, and £70 and $70 is actually quite a fair price in my opinion. I would recommend this, but it's not like a 100% get where like you're really certain on getting it. The stickers aren't amazing, but still it is an absolutely amazing set, and if you are an 8080 driver guy, this helmet's really good. Another set retiring this year is set 75430 Wicket the Ewok, with a retail price of £110 or $130. This set is very overpriced for the size of the build. It does look very nice though, so I wouldn't blame you for picking it up, just wait for a sale on this one. As well as that is set 75428 Battle Droid with STAP, with 1088 pieces and a retail price of £120 or $140. This set is a very cool set for quite a lot of Separatist fans. The STAP looks good and so does the Battle Droid, so I would probably potentially recommend this, but definitely on a sale, not for full retail price. Another set going this year is set 75413 Republic Juggernaut, also known as the Tiny Tank. This small set has 813 pieces, 5 OK minifigures, as well as 3 battle droids, all for the overpriced retail value of £140 or $160. Many people may skip this, and I don't blame you, but if you don't have one of the previous turbo tanks, I would potentially recommend this, but on a heavy discount. The Imperial Star Destroyer is also retiring on December 31st, which is quite sad to see. I do wish this was a bit longer on the shelves. This £150 or $160 set is, in my opinion, a definite pickup for those who can afford it. 7 very good minifigures as well as a very beautiful build is probably one of the saddest things retiring this year. If you can get it and you won't regret it, I promise you, unless you maybe have one of the older ones or a UCS set. But if you don't have one of them, definitely pick the set up, you won't regret it. The final playset on this list is set 75389 the Dark Falcon, with 1579 pieces and 7 interesting figures. This set retails for £160 or $180. The set itself looks quite nice, but the main draw to many people will definitely be the figures, but if you don't want to pick this up, I don't blame you, as I won't be either. Getting into the retiring UCS sets, the first setup is set 75382 Tie Interceptor. With 1,931 pieces and a retail price of £200 or $230, this set is definitely one of my favourite oversized starfighters in the UCS collection. It looks very good, so if you're into these types of sets, definitely get this. Next up is set 75397 Jabba's Sail Barge, retailing for £430 or $500. This absolute beauty has some good figures, a beautiful exterior and a full interior. This set not only looks good, but is also just like a massive playset, and if I had the money I'd 100% get it, and I'd also recommend that you do too if you like the sail barge in general. Also going is set 75367 Venator class Republic Attack Cruiser. This set has 5,374 pieces, 2 minifigures and a retail price of £560 or $650. It does look really good, but I can see why it's retiring due to the release of the midi-scale Venator, and in my opinion this set is obviously not worth picking up due to it. The midi-scale Venator has printed pieces, is cheaper and takes up less shelf space. The only thing that could draw someone to get it is the Admiral Yularen, but he's not even that expensive on the secondary market, so just get the midi-scale one at this point. And finally, after 9 long years, the UCS Falcon set 75192 is retiring. Retailing for £735 or $850, this set looks very good and also has some very nice figures. The only downside is the limited interior space this set has. Honestly, I don't know whether you should get this or not, because I do think that this will get remade with better minifigs and a better interior, but it will probably cost way more. It will probably maybe be the next $1,000 set, to be honest. If you're willing to take the risk of getting this or waiting, I'm not going to say anything, because this is quite a difficult one to pick from. But yeah, those are all the LEGO Star Wars sets retiring in 2026. If there is a set that has not been mentioned, then that means it has survived the axe of retirement. Also, this list is not definitive. Sets can often be taken off or sometimes very unlikely added onto the list. And as I said before, just because a set is retiring on December or July 31st, that does not mean it will be in stock on those days. So I would probably recommend getting it like a few weeks beforehand. Try and get it as early as possible, but you never know, you could find some good clearance details a week or two before. Especially with popular sets, do not leave them till like the last week or two, otherwise that'll be very, very difficult to find one. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you found this video useful and enjoyable if you watch it for that kind of purpose, and thanks for watching, by the way.